Today we're diving into Rise of the Ronin. This game promises to immerse you in a world of samurai honor, political intrigue, and intense combat. But the question remains, is it worth playing? Let's find out. Let's start things off with combat system in Rise of the Ronin. The game offers a significant challenge, reminiscent of classic titles like Nioh and Dark Souls. Each encounter demands precision, timing, and skill, providing players with a sense of accomplishment when they emerge victorious. This level of difficulty adds depth to the gameplay and keeps players engaged throughout. The game's combat mechanics are rhythm-driven, requiring players to time their attacks, blocks, and dodges with precision. This rhythmic element adds an immersive layer to the combat, as players must learn the flow of battle and anticipate their opponent's moves. Mastering this rhythm becomes essential for success, enhancing the overall experience. One of the strengths of Rise of the Ronin lies in its emphasis on player choice. Players have the freedom to customize their characters with various fighting styles and abilities, allowing them to tailor their playstyle to suit their preferences. Whether players prefer close-quarters combat with a katana or ranged attacks with a revolver, the game accommodates diverse playstyles. The game offers a diverse range of fighting styles, ensuring that combat remains dynamic and engaging. Players can experiment with different techniques, combos, and abilities, adding depth to the gameplay. This variety encourages exploration and allows players to discover strategies that best suit their playstyle. While the challenging combat can be rewarding, it also presents a steep learning curve for inexperienced players. Newcomers may find themselves overwhelmed by the complex mechanics and difficulty spikes, leading to frustration and discouragement. The lack of a comprehensive tutorial or difficulty options could alienate some players. Mistakes in combat are heavily punished, often resulting in swift defeat. While this adds to the game's tension and realism, it can also feel punishing and unfair at times. Some players may find themselves repeatedly facing setbacks due to the game's unforgiving nature, leading to frustration and discouragement. Despite the variety of fighting styles available, game may suffer from balance issues, with certain abilities or techniques overshadowing others. This imbalance can affect the overall enjoyment of the game, as players may feel compelled to stick to a limited set of strategies to remain competitive. A more balanced approach to gameplay could enhance the experience for all players. When it comes to story, it presents a captivating narrative set against the backdrop of a changing Japan. The game weaves a tale of revolution and redemption, drawing players into an immersive experience where their choices shape the destiny of the protagonist and the world around them. As players navigate through the open-world environment, they encounter a diverse cast of characters, each with their own ambitions, struggles, and secrets. From bustling cities to tranquil countryside, every location is steeped in history and lore, offering players a rich tapestry to explore. One standout feature of the game is the human bond system, which adds a layer of depth to the storytelling. This system rewards players for building relationships with NPCs, allowing them to unlock valuable items and learn new combat techniques as they deepen these bonds. By encouraging players to forge meaningful connections within the world, Rise of the Ronin not only enhances immersion but also underscores the importance of interpersonal relationships in the face of societal upheaval. One of the most compelling aspects of Rise of the Ronin is its dynamic world building. It excels in providing players with choices that have meaningful consequences. Whether it's deciding to aid a struggling town or seeking revenge on a rival, each decision impacts the game world in a tangible way. The game's emphasis on player choice gives players a sense of agency over their character's fate. Instead of being railroaded down a predetermined path, players have the freedom to make decisions that align with their values and motivations. The branching paths and multiple endings resulting from player choices increase the game's replayability. Knowing that different decisions lead to distinct outcomes encourages players to revisit the game and explore alternative paths. So, is Rise of the Ronin worth playing? With its strengths and weaknesses considered, Rise of the Ronin earns a rating of 6 out of 10. While it provides a compelling blend of action and player choice, it falls short in certain areas, preventing it from achieving higher acclaim. Nonetheless, for players seeking an adventure unlike any other, Rise of the Ronin still offers plenty to enjoy. Strap on your katana and prepare for a journey through feudal Japan.